We come to King Anaf is Super YouTube channel. In this video, I will explain how to stop global warming esily and effectively, rising sea levels, raging storms, searing heat, ferocious fires, severe drought, punishing floods. The effects of climate change are already threatening our health, our communities, our economy, our security, and our children's future. What can you do? A whole lot, as it turns out. Americans on average produce 21 tons of carbon a year, about 4 times the global average. Personal action is, of course, no substitute for meaningful government policies. We still must limit carbon pollution and aggressively move away from dirty fossil fuels toward cleaner power. But it's important to remember the equally vital contributions that can be made by private citizens, which is to say, by you. Change only happens when individuals take action, says clean energy advocate Aliyah Haq. There's no other way if it doesn't start with people. Here are a dozen easy, effective ways each one of us can make a difference. 1. Speak up. What's the single biggest way you can make an impact on global climate change? By voicing your concerns via social media, or better yet, directly to your elected officials, you send a message that you care about the warming world. Encourage Congress to enact new laws that limit carbon emissions and require polluters to pay for the emissions they produce. The main reason elected officials do anything difficult is because their constituents make them, Hawk says. You can help protect public lands, stop offshore drilling, and more here to power your home with renewable energy. Choose a utility company that generates at least half its power from wind or solar and has been certified by Green E-Energy, an organization that vets renewable energy options. If that isn't possible for you, take a look at your electric bill. Many utilities now list other ways to support renewable sources on their monthly statements and websites. 3. Weatherize, weatherize, weatherize. Building, heating, and cooling are among the biggest uses of energy, Hawk says. Indeed, heating and air conditioning account for almost half of home energy use. You can make your space more energy efficient by sealing drafts and ensuring it's adequately insulated. You can also claim federal tax credits for many energy efficiency home improvements. To help you figure out where to start, you could also get a home energy audit, which some utilities offer free of charge. Alternatively, you can hire a professional to come to your home and perform one. The Inflation Reduction Act offers a partial tax credit for this. The EPA's Home Energy Yardstick gives you a simple assessment of your home's annual energy use compared with similar homes. Harsh. Invest in energy-efficient appliances. Since they were first implemented nationally in 1987, efficiency standards for dozens of appliances and products have kept 3 billion tons of carbon dioxide out of the air. That's about the same amount as the annual carbon pollution coughed up by nearly 440 million cars. Energy efficiency is the lowest cost way to reduce emissions, Hack says. When shopping for refrigerators, washing machines, heat pump water heaters, and other appliances, look for the Energy Star label. It will tell you which are the most efficient. There may also be rebates to earn from your purchase of Energy Star certified products. And when you're ready to swap out your old machines, don't just put them on the curb. Recycling an old refrigerator through the EPA's Responsible Appliance Disposal Program can prevent an additional 10,000 pounds of carbon pollution because the global warming pollutants in the refrigerants and foam would be properly captured rather than vented to the air. 10. Reduce water waste. So take shorter showers, turn off the tap while brushing your teeth, and switch to WaterSense labeled fixtures and appliances. The EPA estimates that if just 1 out of every 100 American homes were retrofitted with water-efficient fixtures, about 100 million kilowatt hours of electricity per year would be saved, avoiding 80,000 tons of global warming pollution. Actually eat the food you buy and compost what you can't. Approximately 10% of U.S. energy use goes into growing, processing, packaging, and shipping food, about 40% of which winds up in the landfill. If you're wasting less food, you're likely cutting down on energy consumption, Hawk says. As for the scraps you can't eat or the leftovers you don't get to, collect them in a compost bin instead of sending them to the landfill where they release methane. That's all for today's video. Please subscribe my channel. Never be a fool.